KDUL Community Spotlight here at the African American Honor Roll, a wonderful achievement and recognition of the great accomplishments in Oakland Unified School District. With me is Director David Kakashiba. Director Kakashiba, tell us the importance of celebrating this momentous occasion that happens annually, recognizing the students for their honorable achievements.
Oh, it's a huge deal. We always have to be about recognizing, acknowledging the real hard work of our students. I think in particular, both Oakland Unified, Oakland Public Schools, and quite honestly, African American students, young people, get a bad rap in the media. I think that people walk into and seeing this and seeing the enormity of the crowd, the families, the young people, it's a true inspiration, certainly an inspiration for me. And I think it epitomizes the strength and resiliency of the community in getting things done.
With me is a legend in our community that's always speaking up for the African American achievement. Even before it was the most popular thing to talk about, Mr. Wright has been talking about the achievement of our African Americans, especially the males. Can you tell us about how celebrating this event and the achievements of the honor roll accomplishments of the African Americans is helping us move somewhat closer to closing the achievement gap, and what more can we do?
Yes. This started about 11 years ago with Dr. and Ms. Boyd and I sat down, and we realized that black children were never recognized for anything. And we decided that we wanted to do something to start. So I went around trying to find a place where we could have it to accommodate this sort of activity. And I finally ran into Pastor Bob Jackson. And he explained to me that this is a multi-million-dollar contract, that he didn't know me and I didn't know him, but he had heard about me and he had read some things about me, and it needed to be done. If I could abide by the rules of the church here, that I could have this facility for 6 hours per year, and it had to be on a Monday night. We started 10 years ago, and today we've grown, not enough for me, but every year we have more and more of our young folk who's achieving and being recognized for playing by the rules, studying hard, and doing whatever they have to do to try to make it in. You know.
Now, some of the feedback that we're getting from our young brothers at school. So we've interviewed over 500 African American males, kindergarten through 12th grade. And too many of them are saying, when we come to school, people are looking at us as if we did something wrong, or we're not smart. So we got to change that. So what I want us to do right now, and I want us to stay standing, but as I call, now not all over here, but as I call the young brothers that are here this evening, I would love all of you to put your hands together, recognize and acknowledge the young brothers that scored perfect on the math and language arts CST. Let's give these young brothers a round of applause, please. Give it up.
So I understand you guys all got a perfect score on what's the test called?
CST.
Math CST? Wow. So that is an amazing accomplishment. You know that by now, right? That's incredible. So how were you able to get, I'm going to ask each one of you, how were you able to study to get 100% perfect score?
Well, it was first I have to thank my teacher because he was helping me. At first I wasn't doing really good in math, and then he helped me to understand the material after school. So I can't say it was all me because I had a great teacher.
Okay. And what were you?
I just keep paying attention to my teacher, all the tricks that she has, and pay attention to my mom.
Well, I didn't really have any preparation statuses, but I just did my best, and I was already really good in maths, and I was getting good on all my other smaller tests. And when I got up to the big test, I just did my best, and I got 100%.
Well, the spotlight is on all of you guys now, so tell me, what would you tell other students that are trying to prepare and they're like, ooh, how'd you get a perfect score? What would you tell them that they needed to do?
Like that they need to help, like if they need extra help in different subjects, that they need to ask their teacher if they can get like sometimes even personal lessons, because it always helps.
Well, how did you feel when you actually found out that you got a perfect score?
I felt psyched. I was amazed at myself.
I was surprised at first because I thought that I did good, but I didn't know I had a perfect score. So I was like, I had to tell my dad, and I know he's going to be proud of me.
We're here at the African American Achievement, an event that's held annually at the church called Acts Full Gospel right here in Oakland, California. With me is Director Alice Spearman and one of the grandparents of one of the honor roll recipients today. So Director Spearman, as a board member and as a grandparent of an honoree, just explain the feeling you have for today's event.
First of all, I'm very proud that this event is being held again in Oakland at Acts Full Gospel Church. This is the 10th annual celebration of African Americans who have reached the honor roll in Oakland Unified School District. And yes, I'm a proud grandparent of one of the honorees today.
This is good news, first of all, and so often we're not hearing the good news that's happening in the African American community, but the overall community of Oakland. So this is an opportunity to celebrate our young people.
I'm here with Naisha DeWitt, and we're here at the African American Honor Roll celebration. And your organization works with the African American Male Achievement Initiative. What exactly do you do with the African American Male Achievement Initiative?
Well, I sit on the technical assistance team. We meet every Friday, and we talk about ways to incorporate all of our different goals and our different strategies into the strategic plan so that we can help improve the outcomes for African American males.
Tell us what did you do to actually get on the honor roll? What do you think your best accomplishment was to get on the honor roll?
Do my work.
And how do you come about doing your work?
Coming to school.
Coming to school? Okay.